Joint Distribution Committee first became involved on a major scale in North Africa in 1948. It was almost a byproduct of World War II, because in North Africa, the Nazis and to a lesser extent the Italians, when they took over in North Africa during World War II, attempted to carry out the same policies which they had previously carried out throughout Europe. JDC came into the picture, found that these were people who lived lives which were hard, even hard today to imagine, found that there were some struggling organizations with various kinds of programs, and undertook to help these people by means of subsidizing their local organizations. A health organization called OZE, school organizations, educational organizations like the Alliance Israelite Universelle, the Otzah HaTorah, and the Lubavitcher, all of which represent certain currents and certain ideas in Jewish life, and a number of other organizations to supplement what the people of the Jewish communities of North Africa were struggling to accomplish, but which they were too poverty-stricken as communities to attempt to carry out.
Dr. Young, what are the opportunities now for the Jews in North Africa after or since the JDC became involved?
I think a radical improvement has already been achieved. For the first time, adolescents get a chance to learn a craft. For the first time, they attend schools that give them not only religious training, but some secular training as well. The JDC, I'd like to call it Rahamanut Unlimited, meaning Compassion Unlimited, is the mother organization supporting every effort, educational, social, physical, in these countries. And so when you come to the institutions, you have the impact of JDC on every aspect of their activities.
Where does JDC get the funds for this?
The Joint Distribution Committee, Mr. Brown, is one of the major constituent agencies of the United Jewish Appeal. The United Jewish Appeal raises funds for the United Israel Appeal and for the New York Association for New Americans as well. It's nationwide. It campaigns locally in just about every community of this country, and it is the way in which American Jews and Americans of other faiths, of course, are able to provide the wherewithal for all of these programs of the Joint Distribution Committee, not only in North Africa, but in all of the 25 countries in which we currently operate.
How much is your agency setting aside for this area in 1956?
For 1956, we have a twofold program. For the program which I've outlined in some detail, the program of local aid, medical assistance, feeding, and so on, we've allocated $3,700,000. This is out of a total budget of $29,200,000. But in addition, we are in a position this year of subsidizing another program which is of benefit to the Jews of North Africa. And that is, there is a considerable pressure for immigration. And for this purpose, we've allocated an additional $3,760,000, which means that we have allocated for North Africa alone, that's primarily Morocco, Tunisia, Algeria, the facilities for children and adults which provide treatment for the diseases which we do find there. Children who go to these institutions get physical training of a kind which is common in this country, but which is not very common in North Africa at all. In addition, we provide food. For many of these children, it's the only hot meal of the day, for which they get, and they get it, of course, only because it's provided in the canteens of the Joint Distribution Committee there. We have a summer camp program, and for the children of North Africa, the summer camp program is one of the most amazing aspects of this help which comes to them from Americans through the JDC, and from JDC through their local organizations. We have an educational program. We subsidize a number of schools and local organizations whose purpose is to try to fight the terrible illiteracy rate and help these kids grow up and have an opportunity to live and to play. Children get a chance to play. This is perhaps one of the remarkable things. I'm sure Rabbi Young will have something to say about this. But children play there in these schools as they don't play anywhere else in North Africa, but as children in America are accustomed to playing. They model in clay, for example, which is something which they had never even dreamed that children could do. The children put on plays and performances of various kinds for Purim and for other holidays. And of course, this is a most varied kind of program, which, of course, as I've indicated, is concentrated almost exclusively on the children as the hope of the future.
Now, we saw all the pictures of the children, and I'm a little bit interested, Rabbi Young, in are there any striking differences in appearances, or in culture, or in language of these people you discovered?
Let me start with the children first. North African child doesn't know what tenderness is. If in a normal American manner you like a child and put your hand on his or her head, the child is frightened, timid. You can't coax a smile out of them. It takes a very long time for them to lose that fear. They have wonderful eyes, have very serious faces,